Hello, nice to meet you again and welcome to Kenta News of Kenta Radio and Television Station Headline today. On all our workshop on social economic development in the Mekong Delta to the year 2030 with a vision to the year 2045 convened. Comments on draft solution to pilot some special structures policies to aim specifically the direction of the Politburo regarding resolution number 59 and QTW. Kenta continues to strengthen the COVID-19 pandemic prevention and control measures. Top news. On December 10, the Central Economic Commission coordinated with the Kenta City Party Committee and the Vietnam National University Ho Chi Minh City to organize an online workshop on social economic development in the Mekong Delta to the year 2030 with the vision to the year 2045. Attending the function were Mr. Trần Tuấn Anh, Politburo member, head of the Central Economic Commission, Mr. Nguyễn Thành Phong, deputy head of the Central Economic Commission, Mr. Vũ Hải Quân, president of Vietnam National University Ho Chi Minh. Resolution number 120, along with the implementation of regional planning development under the planning law, some planning contents of the Mekong Delta region have identified the main problems of the Mekong Delta that need to be solved, thereby giving development perspectives, robust orientations, and forming a spatial framework for the development of the region in a more sustainable direction. According to a representative of the Ministry of Planning and Investment, the economic growth of Mekong Delta region is gradually decreasing compared to other regions in the country, especially in the past 3 decades. If in 1990 Ho Chi Minh's gross regional domestic product was 2/3 that of the Mekong Delta, 2 decades later, this ratio has completely reversed. In addition, labor productivity in the Mekong Delta tends to slow down compared to other regions in the country, although in the 2010-2020 period it has tripled, only 37% compared to the southwest region and equal to 50% in comparison to the River Delta region, ranked 3.6 economic regions in the country. Vice Chairman of Kenta City People's Committee Nguyễn Văn Hồng emphasized continuing to invest in human resources development, focusing on training high-quality human resources with creative capacity, ability to compete and adapt to new challenges of the labor market, meet the requirements of industrialization and modernization, and in the context of the specific and technological revolution of leaps and bounds. In addition, it is necessary to continue exploiting and promoting effectively the values of folk art and culture, preserving and promoting the cultural identity of ethnic minorities in the Mekong Delta, to develop the whole system towards modernity, developing culture and society, making progress and ensuring social security, constantly improving the people's material and spiritual life. We will develop a diversified and flexible system of providing social services in both quality and quantity in a professional manner, meeting the needs and accessibility of target groups, especially the disadvantaged and the poor ethnic groups. Also on December 10, the Standing Committee of National Assembly gave comments on draft solution to pilot some special structures policies to aim specifically the direction of the Politburo regarding Resolution number 59 and QTW to bring into play potential benefits for Kenta City Park sustainable development to try to fulfill the target of the Politburo. According to the draft solution, Kenta City is allowed to borrow no more than 60% of the city's budget revenues. According to decentralization, annually, the additional central budget has a target for the city budget not to exceed 60% of the increase in central budget revenue divided between the central budget and the city budget compared with the promised assignment. Kenta City People's Council promulgated charts not in the list yet adjust the level or rate of collection of charts compared with the provisions of the law allowing Kansas City People's Council to decide to change the purpose of using land for growing rice with 2 or more crops with an area of fewer than 500 hectares. The draft resolution also stipulates some preferential policies for the project of dredging combined with product recovery of the An Sông Hậu waterway and the joint area production and consumption of agricultural products of the Mekong Delta in Kansas City. The majority of opinions in the Steering Committee of Finance and Budget found that the specific mechanisms and policies submitted by the government have ensured the similarity with the cities applying the specific mechanism consistent with Resolution number 59, but no breakthrough yet. Some proposed new policies still have unclear grounds and are not specific. In the spirit of Resolution number 116 and QCP and Decision number 28, 2021 QDDG of the government, by the end of November 2021, Kansas City has settled for 111,093 workers with the amount $263,318,000,000, reducing the employment insurance premium for 3,557 units, employing 92,152 affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. The reduced amount temporarily counted from October 1st, 2021 to September 30, 2022 is $60,696,000,000. According to regulations, employees who have stopped participating in accident insurance during a period from January 1st, 2020 to the end of September 30, 2021 and still have time to reserve accident insurance carry out procedures to request the social insurance agency at the provincial, city, or district level where the employee needs to receive support. Employees participating in accident insurance who have not yet received support after November 30, 2021 will have to carry out the same procedures as employees who have stopped participating and are in the process of making insurance accident reservations to be received the support. To ensure their rights, Kansas City Social Insurance recommends that employees who are eligible for benefits under the provisions of the resolution contact the social insurance agency of the city or district to register to be instructed procedures. The deadline for receiving support requests is December 20, 2021. According to the National Steering Committee for COVID-19 Prevention and Control, in the COVID-19 epidemic fourth wave, Vietnam recorded over 1.3 million cases, of which more than 1 million people have recovered, accounting for 77%, with 26,600 deaths. During the week, the whole country recorded 98,631 new cases, of which community cases accounted for 57%. Particularly, the southern region recorded 74.3% of new cases in the community. Compared to the previous week, the number of infections in the community increased by 8.9%. The number of deaths increased by 25.3%. The number of recovered cases increased by 67.4%. The number of patients being treated in hospital an increase of 9.8%. The number of recovered cases increased by 9.8%. The number of severe and critical cases increased by 16.8%. More to follow. The National Steering Committee requested that in the coming time, it is necessary to continue to strengthen surveillance and early detection measures because the weather is favorable for the development and spread of the virus, and to increase trade as well as travel on the occasion of the New Year 2022 and the risk of invasion of new strains. In addition, overcoming the subjective, negligent, and unwary mentality of some units and people in the implementation of regulations on epidemic prevention control, at the same time speeding up the implementation of treatment solutions so that people can have early access to medical services from the grassroots, reduce serious illness and death. On December 10, at the hall of the District Party Committee, Thalai District Women's Union has introduced a small trade model to support women for increasing income and stabilizing the economy. The small trade model supports women to increase their income and stabilize the economy, operating on a voluntary spirit under the leadership of the Common Women's Union, product shops of the District Women's Union in association with businesses sourcing products with reasonable prices, clear origin, as mask, hand sanitizer, gels, in the form of first packet of products for officers and members to import and trade. Officials and members who sell at the right price regarding products has listed prices on the products and at the right market prices at each time. Regarding products without prices listed on the products are not allowed to sell increased prices. The District Women's Union will deduct 20% of the district's trading profits to implement Social Security in its district. Coming up next, the weather forecast. That's all for Current News of Cần Radio and Television Station. Thanks so much for your attention. Please visit us on website cantv.vn. Bye for now.